We've been friends since the first day we met our freshman year of college. I've always considered him to be my better half. He's extremely charismatic, intelligent, and funny. When he's around, it brings out the extrovert in me. We've known each other for about 10 years now. He has serious depression. Always has, probably always will. When anything goes wrong in his life, it's like the end of the world to him. He will use any drug he can. He would tell me about how he feels like the voice in his head telling him he is worthless, telling him he should give up and die. I've always talked him through whatever's going on in his head, but eventually it became too much for me. I told him to see a psychiatrist. He agreed it would be a good idea. The psychiatrist convinced him to tell his parents. I backed the psychiatrist up. He never had a great relationship with his parents. The doc convinced us repairing it would help. I supported it 100%. His parents told him to quit his job and bought him a plane ticket back home to live with them. It wasn't long before things went south. Within 2 months, he tried to kill himself with Xanax and alcohol. Called me 8 times and left me voicemails stating he was a worthless piece of shit. The second I got them, I called emergency services and had an ambulance sent to his house. His parents were asleep. They found him passed out in vomit in the bathtub. He probably would have died. After they put him in a rehabilitation center, I desperately tried to convince him and his parents to let him come back where I live. His mother told me he's sick and he needs help. Without going into too much detail, I told his mother that the only family he has is here. He would have been dead in a bathtub without me. His family would no longer speak to me. The rehab center he was sent to didn't allow for communication with people outside of his family. It was bizarre, but eventually we got in contact over the internet. He told me his life was a living hell, and he said he would do anything to leave. Apparently he'd given control of his bank account to his parents, and they blocked access to all the money he had. I bought him a cab, a one-way ticket, and everything he needed to get back home. His parents are fucking crazy. When he got back, he had a cast in his arm. For the first few weeks, he wanted to talk to me about what happened. Apparently, he got into an argument with his dad, and it got physical. He broke his dad's nose in self-defense. His dad went and got a crowbar and broke his arm while he was sleeping. Told the cops his son was unstable and tried to kill him. There hasn't been a single time where my friend has been confrontational. Generally, he talks his way out of it. Never seen him fight anyone. He's been back for almost 2 months now, and he's not the same. He's a miserable person. All he talks about is how much his life sucks. There are glimpses of happiness, but for the most part, all he does is sleep. I can't help but I feel like I'm responsible. He warned me about his parents. He trusted me, and I convinced him to go back there. What harm could they do to a 28-year-old? Fuck, it turns out a lot. This is weighing heavily on me. Hopefully I get my friend back. Thanks for reading.